that. So Taurus could be significant, or Taurus season, so around May, late April. You could have had a illusion of something financially not working out and being worried about that. And it looks like this is something that you're learning about now, especially with the Hierophant in the reverse and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Thank you, Dean. It looks like this is something you're learning about now that is actually helping strengthen you, and it's turning things around majorly. So you're putting the steps in for you to prosper here, and you have more options than you're realizing you did. There was definitely an illusion of fear or something not working out when it came to that. I'm getting that was more around Taurus season, that you're coming around to realizing how to work it out and what you need to do with that now. And what do we have for Cliff's last card? Thank you, Spirit. And we got 6 of Cups. So going from the 7 to the 6 of Cups. So it does look like you choosing your own cup, taking care of yourself, Ace of Cups being the difference. So choosing your own cup, taking care of yourself. It looks like you're a giver. You've been a giver since you were young. There's some inner child healing going on when it comes to triggers, is what I'm getting. And that could have been what it was bringing up. It does look like, because I was also getting that with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, you could have Taurus in your chart as well, or be one, especially since it came out with the Earth sign child. We have the 6 of Cups, or an Earth sign child to you could be significant, but I'm more getting it could be in your chart and be significant. I'm also definitely getting that around late April, early, or, you know, going into May, Taurus season would have been significant to thinking that something wasn't going to work out, and then now realizing that it is, and also putting yourself more on the front burner. So not putting yourself on the back burner, still being able to give to others, but there is some healing going on, and someone from the past that you could have seen that is an Earth sign could have also been significant recently. You're in India, that's cool. So an Earth sign or a Taurus coming back from like a past energy that maybe you knew as kids could also be significant reconciliation. So that's what I have here, but it does look like going from overwhelm or an illusion of not knowing which choice to make and being overwhelmed. Okay, that could definitely be it right there. So it does look like you could have felt like that wasn't learned when it comes to her, by the way. You could have felt like the lesson wasn't learned when it came to why you separated or were not around each other. Like, or that they hadn't expanded their thought process on it. Like you had grown more from it than they did if it came to a situation between you guys. So that could also be significant. It does look like the reconciliation, though, did have you realizing how to take better care of yourself. X marks the spot, putting you more on the front burner. So it made you realize how to do that, and also how to make better choices when it comes to the future for you here as well. And it does look like you could have been having trouble sleeping. So changing your sleep schedule could have been significant, or overthinking recently. Let's see what we got for your spirit message. Also, Wednesday just got up when I was saying having trouble sleeping. So getting up multiple times or waking up multiple times could be significant to that. What do we have for Cliff with his reading? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so that's what I was getting with the 6 of Cups. And we had the 4 of Swords in the reverse. So we got self-awareness is key. Take time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself, which is interesting. We were just talking about that in the collective before we started your reading. Meditate, listen to your favorite music. Whatever you enjoy most, do that today. That's actually one of my favorite cards because that means you're already on the right track, which we know. You're already on top of things. Things are working out in your favor. So Spirit wants you to take a little bit of time for yourself. And with that Four of Swords in the reverse, meditating a little bit instead of overthinking. So getting more like cleansed in not thinking, being in the moment, and working on just going with the flow and doing what you enjoy today. And 11:11. So there's a breakthrough coming through for you. It's 2:11 my time, but I appreciate you sharing so that we know that. Awesome. What's up, baby? Damn, she's accurate. Can I put this back? Excuse me, ma'am. She's like pushing against me. Baby. My timer is going to go off in 8 minutes to start the closeout collective. She's like, I'm here. I'm ready. I think I mentioned before that she's really good at telling, like, coming up to me before my alarm or timers go off. She's just really good at that. She knows. Also, she's really good at knowing when I've been on live, I guess, long enough. She always does that. But that's what I got for you, Cliff. I'm going to send your energy back all cleared and cleansed. And apparently Wednesday needed to stare at you for the end of your reading. She came up to give you some love. I hope you enjoyed her gargoyling at you. That is part of your reading. Her protection is part of it. Confirmation. See, now she's laying down. She's good. She just wanted to say hi. All right. I'm sending your energy back all cleared and cleansed. And if you guys would like to get on the list, now is your time. When I am done with the closeout collective, we're getting into the 3, 2, 1. If we get it up to 100K likes, if not, I'm just getting up off of here. Okay? We're still going to do the closeout collective though, so we got some time. And I know you guys can do it. I know you guys can like it up. But them's the rules. All right. I'm glad that you got your screenshot. Thank you for telling me. You got the little cherry on top of your reading with Wednesday coming up to love on you. Isn't it? It's the Tinkerbell wand. It's necessary. It gets your vibration right back up, gets your mind right, gets your energy right. What's up? Welcome in, Jess. How are you? I had Josh in here not too long ago. And then you're in here. That's awesome. By the way, guys, if I ever talk to you about my friend Frank, who is now one of, I know. It wasn't tonight, but it was like the last time I went live. It's still crazy. But I had a friend who, the one we were talking about with Jubilation, if you were here for that and remember what I was talking about, that was my friend Frank, who is now one of my angels. Okay, I would love to have you, Pabs. I got you. But yeah, that's Frank's sister, Jess, and we just had Josh in here the other night. I appreciate you being here and let me know that Frank's with us too. That's awesome. I love it. Just to clarify, even though obviously I'm writing you down on the list, it's not technically a donation. It's technically just paying for a reading. But if you would like to donate, you can send a tip to my, Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, or you can send like gifts and stuff. But technically it's just getting on the list. It's like, you know what I mean? No, you're good. It doesn't matter. I just thought I would clarify. Because you're not the only one who said that. That's why I'm saying that. I'm not coming at you. I'm not coming at you. But also, welcome in, Jessie. It's good to see you, girl. I'm just saying it to clarify because it's happened a lot. So, if you get what I mean. Also, just because when I say donation, you know, like tip, that's, I guess, what I mean. You know what I mean? I just wanted to clarify what I mean when I say that. It's good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. And I'm so glad that Josh came in here too. I was like, what? Because I hadn't seen him in forever. And then he was like, I just got my wife the same thing as Bruce. And I was like, what? Came back from the bathroom and he was there. And I was like, dude, what's up? Funny how in the last reading for Cliff, the last card that came out was Six of Cups, which is seeing somebody from the past. And then Jesse came in, which was pretty awesome. That's awesome. I love it. And I should have been like, congrats, Josh, but we were talking about Bruce. I got distracted. I should have been like, congrats on your marriage, dude. And congrats on her getting an awesome squishy-mallow. You know? Good husband shit. I love to hear it. I got you, Pabs. Whenever it updates, it's doing its thing. But that's awesome. Having both you and Josh in here. 2 of 3 siblings. That's pretty good. 2 of 3 of Frank's siblings in here. And the last time I was talking about Frank, we were talking about jubilation, what that meant. And I was like, it means, because we were talking about the joy card that I have and that I made for my Oracle deck. Joy is not what you feel, it's what you become. And I got to write jubilation on the back of it. So that's what I was talking about. I was like, I need to remember to write that. And then I was, talking about how it was Frank's word. What's up? Aw, you're such an asshole. Not you, Jesse. This person who literally just said, I'm too scared to use my face for voodoo, so I'm going to use your face. Like, what? Why do you have to be a butthole? Why do you have to be a butthole and say some weird shit? Like, don't use my face for voodoo, you asshole. Why would you use your own face for voodoo? That doesn't even make sense. And go around TikTok screenshotting people. People are so weird sometimes, dude. What is that? Oh, she was doing some beauty magic shit? That's even creepier. Good point, Jesse. Thank you. I didn't even think about it like that. And thank you for saying that. But I wasn't even thinking about it being beauty magic, dude. That's weird. Use a celebrity, dude. They're open and they're there. Go use them. Don't be telling me you're screenshotting me to do weird shit. Like, what's up with that? Like, get blocked. What? She's like, I don't want to use my own face. Like, bro. Thank you for telling me so I could block you. But at the same time, don't do that. And don't tell me you're using... When I say black magic, bros, that's what I mean. Like, when I'm like, evil eye is going on. But, that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. And they'll come to me and they'll openly tell me that too, which I think is very, like, thank you. So I can block you. And also, thank you for the confirmation on the weird-ass evil eye that I'm talking about. I'm trying to use my... She probably already got a screenshot of me. Son of a bitch. What's up with that? Anyways. I did not get anything from you, Pabs. Unless you didn't fully send it, let me know. I got distracted by the strange voodoo chick. Oh, it will. Should I have told her that? Okay, I got you. Once it updates. It says nothing. I'm gonna reopen it. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything. I appreciate you. Yeah, I never. Jessie's known me since I was younger. She's like, you just never change. I'm like, bro, you can't change authenticity, bros. Like, been the same. Guys, my alarm just went off for 2:22, 2 hours and 22 minutes, and it's 2:22 my time right now. I'll prove it. That's cool. And we had 222 coming out in the tarot reading. Ba-bum. But Jessie's here to confirm that I've been this bitch forever. She has not changed. She just got some cards to show it. I just think that's so funny. That's facts. And Pabs, just make sure you fully sent it, and I got you. I'll write you down. I love that. Good for you, because that means that not only is your angels with you, letting you giving you those signs you're in perfect alignment, but it's also great confirmation, you know? But I've been this chick in just different forms. I maybe looked a little bit different. I had different glasses or something. Different hair color. But I've been that bitch. Since 1997, you know? I love when I see people from my past and they're like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, what's up? And they're like not at all surprised because I'm just still me. I'm just still me a little bit older. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's great confirmation because people will always, you know how the internet be. They'll come in, they'll be like, oh, did you just come up with this? Like, did you just become this person? Oh, no way. Look at what's on the floor. I didn't even see that. That was what I was talking about with the jubilation. No way. The only card on the floor. I put my foot on it. That must have been what fell and I couldn't find it. How did it just like materialize? Remember how I said something fell over there earlier when we were doing Oracle? And I was like, I can't find it. Boom. That's literally what I was saying with Jubilation. That's the card I was referring to. This is the one I got to write Jubilation on. Dude. That was fucking cool. That was cool. That was literally the only one. And it was the one I couldn't find until after I said that to you, Jessie. Until after I mentioned Jubilation and how I needed to write it on there. And I was like, guys, maybe I was just tripping. If you remember me saying that. I was like, maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe nothing fell. How would I have not seen that? I looked under me and I didn't see it. And my foot just touched it as soon as it mattered. Bro, what just happened? That was cool. Yeah, I gotta keep it out now for the end of the stream and then I'll write Jubilation on it. That is cool. Thank you, Frank be coming through, bro. What is that? That was so cool. Oh, I got you. You sent it before, Cliff. That's why I didn't see it. My bad. It's just in the wrong order. Sorry. Sorry, Pabs. My bad. It was just before Cliff and I didn't see it before. And then you said it after, so I didn't look. I was like trying to update it. I get it now. I got you. My bad. Oh, you're good. It's not a big deal. I mean, it matters to when I tally it up at the end. As long as you know to send it for next time, we're good. Like the regular amount. we're good. Yeah, man, he really just did that. Bro. Seek and you shall find. Boom. That was cool. Your son, Lisa? Who's your son? Do I know them? Or have they hung out with us? Like listening on your thing? Justin? Do I know Justin? You're mentioning now her cousin, which also has to do with Frank. That was his name. It wasn't spelt the same, but that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Oh, cool. Nice. Well, I appreciate you telling me that. That's cool. 1 second, Pabs. I got you. I'm sorry, I didn't see it before. But yeah, it's 13:33, but just know that for next time we're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just didn't see it. We were too busy getting distracted by the fact that how did that card just materialize below me? Bro. That was cool. The literal only one I was just talking about. Intuition been on point tonight. Freakily so. I'm so glad, Lisa. That's awesome. And it was, the joy is not what you feel, it's what you become. And I was talking about jubilation, which was that was Frank's favorite word. Jesse's, who I'm talking to, Jess in here. It was, I got you, I will. It was Jess's brother that I was best friends with. And his word for his entire senior quote was just jubilation. And so, exactly, I totally agree, Cliff. But his entire senior quote was jubilation. That's because that's literally what he embodied. Like, he just was a joyous person. And I'm getting chills on my legs while I say that. But I was doing Oracle earlier, and one dropped, but I couldn't find it. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'm just tripping. And then I did a whole reading and finished out and did a tarot reading for the collective and a personal reading. And I had my feet down there the whole time. And I didn't feel it until after Jessie was in here. And I mentioned to her that I was just talking about an Oracle card that I have, which was this one. I quoted it. And I was like, I still need to write jubilation on the back. That's the last time I was talking about Frank on here. Her brother. And who I was best friends with. And probably not. I actually have quite a few people who are older. I don't know how old, but quite a few people who are older that watch me. So don't feel like you're the only one. But basically, it was really cool how randomly then my foot touched it. But it was right side up. Like, how would I not have seen it? I double checked it like 3 times to make sure one didn't drop. And I still didn't see it. And then my foot touched it right after I mentioned that card to her and how I need to write jubilation on the back of it. Like, that's crazy. Oh, that's awesome. Well, my mom's older than you are, and she hangs out in the chat. She's 64. So, I'm sure that there's other people older that hang out and watch. And let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat if you are. But it's awesome that your son also watches. That's great. Thank you for bringing in the fam. I appreciate that. I love her too. I love her too. She hangs out in here sometimes. My brother was in here the last time we got to hang out with him. Of course. Thank you. And she'll be in here soon, but it's like way past her bedtime. She's always asleep by now. I can't even believe she was in here the last time she was in here. It was like 12:30. But she woke up and was like, went and checked if I was online. So, but she's always asleep at like 9. usually. So I was like, how are you in here right now? But my brother, he works night shift usually, so that's part of his schedule. So even if he was off work like he was when he was in here last, I will tell her, and I will tell my brother that you guys say hello, because we love the fam. They's who I got. I will message the rest of the fam on the group chat and be like, they love you, just so you know. I know you weren't there, but that's what they said. Do not worry, I will tell the people. But yes, so Jess, who's in here, that is my brother from another mother who is no longer with us, but looks over us in spirit. He gives me signs all the time, like that just happened. And Justin as well. They look over us, and I tap in with them quite a few times. Like him coming in and saying Justin right then. Well, I guess it was Lisa coming in and saying Justin right after we were talking about Frank, and that was her cousin. So I'm like, those kind of things. So let's see what's going on for Pabs. Are you ready for your reading? I will let them know. They do know, and they're with you usually, but I will tell them personally. I got you. I'll do a reading where I talk to them, like, off of live, where I'm talking to them. I got you. Guys, pray for Lisa's drive to Arizona if you don't mind. She's nervous about it, and we just want to pray for her safety to and from wherever she's going. Thank you for doing that. Thank you, guys. I will remember to. I always do my prayer for the tribe, but I'll remember I got to pray for James. God, what was the other name? I'm so sorry. It started with a Z, though. And then for Lisa's drive, I got you. All right. Of course. And thank you for being here and bringing your son also for the vibes. I appreciate it. Sorry, guys, ignore that. I just scratched myself, and apparently I just stay red if I touch my skin. So I'm okay. It just does that. Just let it be. Man, if I could do that to my lips and it would just stay like that, wouldn't life just be easy? Oh, it's 2:34 my time right now. So if you guys have been seeing that, confirmation, because I know Sarah was saying she was seeing that earlier. So let's see what is going on. Thank you guys for praying for her. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lisa. Everyone has been so sweet tonight. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to get better at compliments, like taking compliments, you know what I mean? Like I'm always good at like giving compliments. I'll say it even if it's like a random person that I've never seen before, you type shit, But I'm trying to get better about being like actually taking the compliment and just not moving along. I would get so awkward about it, man. Like I wouldn't know what to say. You know what I mean? Not because I didn't care. I just literally didn't know how to handle it. You know what I mean? Like it threw me off. So I'm trying to work on that. So I appreciate it. Thank you. That's I'm working on that. At first I would just be like, what is going on? I'd be like, what? And then I processed it enough to be like, oh, thank you. It took me a while, I'm gonna be honest. All right. Some of us, man. Some of us socially awkward turtles, like you're saying, takes us a second. Especially if we're neurospicy. We're like, what is going on? We gotta question all the shit first. Okay, so Pabs, if you are ready, let me know when you are ready. Yeah, we gotta question it. We're like, what do you mean? What's going on? What are you talking about? Like, interrogate the person who gave you a compliment type shit. Like, why? I love that. I'm so glad. I'm glad that I'm here when you can't sleep. That's awesome. That's funny. That's what I was just talking about in Cliff's reading right before you came in. Was not being able to sleep and getting up randomly. That's funny. And you came in right at the end of Cliff's reading. Well, that's what I'm here for, girl. I love it. Let's see what's going on for Pab. So this is a personal reading. Then we're closing up and getting into the closeout collective. If we don't get it up to 100K likes, we're not doing the 3, 2, 1 to close out. We're just getting up off of here. Okay? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm trying for twice tomorrow. So I'm not trying to close out and not give you the 3, 2, 1. But we have had quite a bit of time to get up to 100K likes for doing the 3, 2, 1 at the end. Where you get your own tarot card, spirit message, affirmation, and motivation card. Chakras to work on. A song that goes along with that. That is not sound bowls. If you would like to. It closes out the collective for you and what you personally need to know from it by you choosing 3, 2, or 1. So that's how that works if you didn't know. But we are going to get into Pabs' reading. I'm going to clear that out since I was doing all the talking and shit. And we're getting into his reading now. So let's see what's going on. So Spirit, what do we have going on for Pabs? What does he need to know right now for his highest will and his highest good? We got 8 of Wands. So you're moving forward rapidly. You've been multitasking and that is paying off majorly. You could have been seeing 888 recently. And if you haven't, you're about to be. Okay? Because that was literally on the outside of the Oracle deck. All right, so what else do we have for Pabs? That's awesome. Rapid forward movement. Rapid growth coming in. He's on top of things. We love it. And this was after feeling like you were not in the maybe finances that you wanted to be, or I'm more getting that you had to leave some energies behind for your own boundaries and protection. So this could have been rapid forward movement away from energies that you had to put up boundaries with. And I'm getting that was because they were in a financially unstable position themselves, and you could have felt like things were falling through the cracks, or you weren't able to pay attention to what you were working on or how to stay organized is what I'm getting. And so there could have been 2 different energies you had to put up boundaries with, especially in communication or them seeing you in person, because you felt like you were being siphoned or distracted. So it felt like there was some bad energy that was going on, that they were pulling you down with them. Could be significant. Yep, there they are. Yep, and then we got 7 of, siphoned. Yep. So they were doing some sneaky shit and they had to go. It looks like you already did that though. So as you can see, they're outside in both of these, so you had to let them go. So Spirit's letting you know those boundaries you put up helped you move forward. They gots to go. And you already did that with the Tower in the reverse. So this was a positive change for you. You could have also been seeing 555 recently. It does look like there was some conflicts they were starting with you and then trying to leave you in confusion. So their sneaky behavior being them siphoning from you your energy, you feeling drained after being around them, then feeling like you didn't have enough energy to complete what you were trying to organize, structure, and control. What you were basically in your structure, in your work, just in your mindset feeling. I'm getting brain fog was significant to that. So just feeling like you were literally drained and emotionally. But I'm more getting the brain fog was significant to that. And trying to leave you in confusion. It looks like you came out of feeling held back on the previous level you were on because you felt like they were trying to hold you back in a previous version of you. that they were still resonating with that you were no longer resonating with. This is about you pivoting, coming out of partnerships that you realized were trying to hold you back. And this was because you were ready to expand your goals and vision and move forward. And they were behind you, trying to hold you back in that previous level. As you can see, your ideas were up here. Their ideas were stuck in a finite position. It does look like they were trying to get your help out of that as well. And that's not what it was going to be. So it was like they had a vendetta about trying to get your help, not letting you know that's what the plan was. They're like, we're going to just make sure that you can trust us type shit. And then we're going to act like we're going to partner up with you and we're going to collaborate. That's going to be beneficial to you. And then it wasn't. So it does look like you pivoted from that and found a new direction. And yeah, you realize that, see the two energies again? So you felt like they were trying to take you out of your financially stable position. So you were getting back on top of things. You were trying to see things from a new perspective. And then you realized that they were trying to be sneaky with you and trying to leave you in confusion about what was going on. And that's not how it was going. It was just because they saw you progressing and moving forward rapidly in your ideas and your responsibilities. 10 of Wands altogether. So you pivoted to find a new direction. You started moving forward rapidly, and your rapid change started to, apparently it started to irk the masses, bro. Especially these two who felt the need to be like, let's a swiper no swiping type shit over at Pabs. And it looks like this was because you were on top of your responsibilities. And they were trying to distract you from it. And also maybe see what they could get out of it from you being a nice giving person. It does look, wow, while I say that. So it does look like, see again with the two energies, that is such a theme for your reading here. And I'm going a little bit over the 5 card, but it does look like you were a very giving energy. They saw you as being prosperous and having more than enough to give. They came in to swipe that, going, oh, you got enough. Let me just take this. Let me just try and take your time. Let me just distract you because I feel like you're getting to a level I'm not able to get to in that 2 of Wands. And you're balanced. So you've got more than enough. Help us out. And it looks like you're getting the equal opposite reaction of not being held back in that, not being stuck in your ego. It does look like they've been stuck in their ego, thinking there's not enough for everybody else around, and we need to go take it from somebody else to have enough, which is not your mindset, their mindset, and that's why the boundaries had to be put up and we had to let them go. Because they came in going, oh, you have more than enough, and that's the only way that we can make it happen. All they had to do was figure out a better path for themselves to have the fishing pole, not the fish. But they kept looking at the fishes you had and going, hey, you have a fishing pole and the fish market and whatever. So we're just going to come over and steal your fish. And then we're going to sell it like it's our fish type shit. And you get the analogy I'm giving. Basically, they're like, hey, instead of us going to go find our own fishing pole, we're going to try and take from your fish. You see what I mean? So that was just the scenario I was getting with it. Because, fishing pole versus the fish, like, you can eat one time or you can get the tool and eat multiple times. But they felt like they needed to go take from what you had acquired in order to get there. So they had to go. What do we have for Pabs? What does he need to know with that reading? Thank you, Spirit. It was like the voodoo girl. It was like the voodoo girl. All right. Like, bro, use your own face, dude. That's literally what she said. It's so weird. Okay, so we got find ways to fill your cup. Be self-full and follow your heart. Always trust in your intuition. Thank you. I totally agree. Always trust in your intuition. Go deep within and find your triggers. Address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. Going back to the fish, even though you didn't have that card out, it did give me the mind, like in my third eye. It gave me the idea of the Page of Cups, where there is literally a fish in the cup. So and it says find ways to fill your cup. So although that card didn't come out, that's what came to my mind, because when I said fish, it was like they were trying to take your fish instead of you having it yourself. So trusting in your intuition, listening and following your heart, finding ways to fill your cup yourself, okay? And self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. And Page of Cups energy is being hopeful, loving, giving, open, that inner child emotional healing. Okay? So I hope that helps, even when part of it was just a channeled message of that healing. Water in your chart could also be significant, or Pisces specifically. Of course, no problem at all. And let me know if you got your screenshot or screen recording in case you wanted it. And I will put that card away, but I'm going to send your energy back all cleared and cleansed. Thank you so much for getting on the list. Last calls for getting on the list while I'm doing the closeout collective here for a second. And if we want to get the likes up to 100K likes to do the 3, 2, 1 before I get up off here, great. If not, that's okay. I will just say bye to you guys the way that I always do. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try for twice tomorrow. So I don't want to delay getting off of here, so I will be able to sleep like normal. Sorry, I'm looking at the puzzle piece, and it's a valley. It's like a beach view with still water, looking at the sky and a valley between it. And then the second one, since I messed that up, was a sun made of orange as like the sun part. So it was like an orange cut in half, and it had like the lines around it, which immediately made me think of, we had find ways to fill your cup, be self-full was the last that came up, and we got make today worth it is what makes me think of the orange with the orange juice card that I have. And we had find ways to fill your cup. So maybe working on sacral chakra healing could be significant as well to you, Pabs, or to someone here since I'm mentioning it. It's probably the ones that are flipped over the other way. Yeah. Oh, there it is. So the orange was cut in half like that, and it had the sun around it, like the little lines around it. So making today worth it. Find ways to fill your cup, be self-full. And also sacral chakra helps with that confidence, that creativity, being in the moment like that. So that could also add to your reading. You know how I just go with the flow of whatever's coming out. So, all right, that's what I got for you, Pabs. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, I apply a lot of things to myself. I just don't make it about me. I just make it about the message that's coming out. I will do my own personal readings if I want to make it about me. But that's not why I'm here. It doesn't mean I don't take the advice or internalize it myself. I also do. It's just not about me. So I guess I don't make it about me. I still learn from it, though. You know what I mean? I appreciate you asking that as well, because I'm sure other people were wondering as well. So, well, first of all, I was going to shuffle it, but I split to the Ace of Wands and the Fool. So it does look like you're going into, funny with the Sun as well, after I said the orange juice, it wasn't orange juice, but it was orange cut in half, the puzzle piece was, with the, the lines around it. So going into a new beginning, seeing things in a new light, and also that creative energy of the sacral chakra that I was just talking about with the Ace of Wands, confidence, creativity, enthusiasm, moving forward with an idea. Six of Cups could also be significant. So someone from the past, reconciliating, good example, me seeing Jessie in here. So it does look like you're going into, wow, a new opportunity. So seeing 11 could be significant. There could have been someone who came in with a financial opportunity or offer. This could have been about a creative idea. That could have also been when you were seeing 11 or 1111. If that doesn't apply to you, this could be about a new opportunity just for you. Maybe this wasn't from someone else. This was you coming up with an idea creatively that you're going to take and use for a new opportunity. Like the Fool is holding the wand behind him. And this is going to be a financial new beginning for you or opportunity. As well as third option, take which one resonates for you. Of course, because it's collective. So third option would have been, there could have been a energy from the past, a Six of Cups energy that is bringing in an offer for a new beginning. This could be a lustful offer. This is the third option. A lustful offer because they see this as being a new, maybe you're in a new financial opportunity, or they're offering you finances and they are attracted to you in a lustful way, because body yada 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 tea. So I hope that helps or confirms something that is going on for you. But we also got the Empress. So they probably, I know, right? When she never goes into it like that, and then she does, you weren't ready. And then we body yada yada yada. Thank you, Megan Thee Stallion. But we got the Empress. So it does look like they see you as a very loving, giving energy. They could have known you since you were younger, especially with this Six of Cups and the Fool energy. Okay? Babs. So they could have known you. And that's funny, I was talking about the peach yogurt earlier. And sacral chakra. Both of them that works for. So it does look like they see you as the Empress energy. They're like, they could have also gotten out of a relationship with you before, or seen you just got out of a relationship. Okay? For some of you, this also could have been a baby dad. Okay? So trying to reconciliate with you. You could have a son together. Could be significant. Guys, intuition been on point tonight. I don't know. It's freaking me out. I don't know if it's freaking you out, but man. And we were talking about threes earlier, and we got the 3, the Empress. So you could have been seeing 33, like I said earlier, or 333. So it does look like there was some heavy emotion. Exactly, the moon, for real. Also, I took some time off, so recharging is also very helpful with that. Meditation, recuperation, resting actively, you know? You don't have to be sleeping to be resting. You know what I mean? Anyways. So the time off has been beneficial, is what we're getting at. Okay? That's great, and that helps with the knowing what to do, when to do it, not overdoing things or doing something before you need to, feeling more in the moment when you're doing it, trusting yourself with it, all of those things. You know what I mean? So remember to meditate, even if it's 5 minutes a day. I like to meditate as soon as I wake up. You can use one of my playlists if you would like, then you don't even have to think about it. You'll just click one of them. Morning meditations playlist or morning affirmations playlist, great place to start. You don't have to think about it. Or morning prayers playlist, do whatever works for you. One of those could be helpful. Then you don't even have to think about it. And then your brain is in the theta wave state, which is where it's most impressionable. The theta wave state is what your brain is in when you're sleeping. So it's when you're waking up and coming out of that, that's when you can create new neural pathways, basically rewrite over negativity you dealt with or previous mindsets you were having. As soon as you wake up, that's the best time to do that. So any of the morning playlists, I would say do that. Also, in case we're wondering what state our brain is usually in, it's in gamma waves. So you're usually in the bigger waves, in the gamma wave state when you're awake. So after your coffee and stuff, or after you've been getting up. But theta wave state, the smaller waves, that's when it's most impressionable. And you're able to reroute or rewire it easier and rewrite over it easier. So I hope that helps. That's what I learned while doing my meditation research. So that's the best way to, if you, let's say you thought, and don't think this, I'm just giving an example. So you thought because people were saying that you were ugly or something. I'm not saying that that's what it is. So let's say someone said that you were ugly 100 times, okay? You listening to an affirmation where it tells you you're beautiful, you're appreciated, blah, 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 101 times or more is rewriting over that previously thought method, that previously thought route, that previously thought message that you were given, that you programmed into your mind to think. For instance, if you guys know the beginning of The Simpsons, you know how Bart is writing on the chalkboard? So Bart writing on the chalkboard, and he writes how many times in a row, I will not do whatever thing it is that he's writing down, right? And the teacher had him doing that because it's him actively, first of all, writing down whatever we write down. We will remember 60% of what we write. Okay? So that first of all. Second of all, when he wrote down, I will not do said action over and over and over again, then he is then reprogramming his thinking to not do that, because 60% of what you write, you're going to remember. Also, same thing. If you were to write down, you can write down affirmations. So for instance, like the example I gave, if you were thinking, like someone said that I'm mean over and over and over again, or something like that. I'm not saying that that's true. I'm just saying, I'm giving an example. So if someone said that you're mean over and over and over again, you writing down, I am nice and I am loving over and over and over again, the Bart Simpson method, if you will, that would reprogram your thinking to know and believe that. For instance, besides the instances I've already given, when I got a new phone number, I had to write down that new phone number about 20 times in a row. And once I did, I remembered it when I needed to use it without looking. Do you see what I'm getting at? It just reprogrammed my thinking to go, that's my new phone number. See what I mean? So I hope that helps. If you've been thinking something negative, especially if it's specific, whatever the opposite of that is, try and write that down multiple times, or just check out one of my playlists. Do whatever works for you, whatever suits you. It's that negative thoughts card that we were talking about earlier, going full circle about unthinking what we were thinking before. Oh, no way. Hold on. No way. Hey. Why are we like this? Hold on one second. No way. It's okay, I screenshot it. I'm gonna put it on I'll put it on my page and be like, this is not me, please go and follow this, and block them. Bro, what the fuck? Hold on one second. Dude. Thank you for coming in on your fake profile of me. That's actually great. Thank you for that. Okay. Wow. So you really, they literally copied my entire bio down to where it says my only account is Sableye303. And it is literally 3:03 my time while that happened. They've got over 1,000 followers, dude. Oh my god. Okay, it's alright. I'm gonna post that on my story later, so look out for what it is and make sure that you're not following them. And I'm going to post that on my actual account. They have like 1,500 followers. And they just came in on their literal account. Usually they're smart enough to fucking, it's not a bot. It's literally like someone from a different country. I don't mean to be like that, but it is. And I know that because they've messaged my friends. And my friends have sent me pictures of what they've said. And they didn't know English well. So it's hard not to tell. Their followers? I hope so. I freaking hope so. I would hope so. But guys, well, you know what? While that's going on, let's talk about it, okay? I will never, ever, 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 ever DM you first. This is why. For that reason exactly, okay? Like I was saying earlier in the collective, I was like, I will never, ever, ever DM you. You have to DM me. That is the only way I respond. If I respond. If it's about a reading or something we've already talked about. Or if I literally know you and we're friends. But you have to DM me first even then. But I will never, ever, ever message you or DM you for a reading. If anyone follows you that looks like my page, has my name, so it'll look like Sableye blah blah blah, whatever numbers they put with it. And so it might say Sable Faith as the name too. Please double check the page and also look at my page so that you know what my page looks like. But I will probably not follow you, and I do that on purpose. I follow very few people, and that is because of that situation. There is like about 10 fake profiles that people have made of me trying to do that to people and prey on people and message them and do the DMs and all the shit, okay? And follow them to try and... They follow other readers too, and then they'll just pretend to be them after a while. So if you get any... And not only just me. So if you watch other readers, okay? So if you watch other readers and then you get a follow by someone who looks like their profile picture, their name, whatever, double check that it's them, not just me, okay? For instance, Baby Coop, if you guys follow him, I was in his live saying hi to him, whatever. And then because I was commenting in his live, someone followed me that was on his fake profile. And then I had to block and report it about it being a fake profile of him. So, because I'm already friends with him. So I'm like, obviously, it's fake. So basically, point being, I'm not the only one. There's other tarot readers who have people who are trying to make fake profiles and message people. Please do not get scammed by some random person pretending to be another tarot reader or myself. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my spiel. I appreciate you. I'm going to post that on my story later so you see who it is, and make sure that if they are following you, you block them, report them if you would like to. If they DM you, report them for whatever they say. Actually try and get as much out of them. Try and act like you believe them if they message you, obviously not believing them. And then get as much as you can from that, and then report them. That helps. So if you want to play the game, that's how you play the game. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, as we're closing out. So, back in. So we got the Empress. That was crazy. Sorry, I wasn't ready for that. But confirmation on them being on the other side of the world because it's 3 a.m. right now. For them, it's probably 10 a.m. or 11. But anyways, so we got the Empress. So it does look like a mother figure could be significant. But it looks like whatever you guys have been doing. Yeah, so we got to take it as a compliment, I guess. But at the same time, it's like initially it's a compliment because you're like, hey, I'm doing something good, like something's working. And then there becomes like, you know, another 8 profiles or something like that. And then you start to be like, okay, now it's a little out of hand. Like, it's funny the first time and like confirms the first time. And then you're like, now this is stupid. And then they start messaging your friends and then you start being like, all right. You know what I mean? Then you start going all big mama bear about it and being pissed off. Which I'm not pissed off about it anymore. It's just, if you guys can help yourselves by making sure you're not followed by them, and if they message you, just, you know, block and report them if you can. That's all I can do. No longer mad about it, can't control it, so I can screenshot the fact that they were in here and, you know, post it. That's what I can do, but anyways. So we got 8 of Pentacles. So it does look like there is an energy that wants to bring in an offer for you. And it also looks like this is because you are very prosperous. So this could be someone who has kids with you, you knew as a kid, or would like kids with you. They see you as an Empress energy, or as a very prosperous energy if you're not a female, okay? They see you as someone who you magnetize opportunities to. You can sit there and find a way and it will come through for you. A mother figure could also be significant, considering we have the 10 of Cups in the reverse, so family, and we got childhood with the 6 of Cups. So there could have been some discontentment that was going on, with the 4 of Cups being the difference here. 4 of Cups being the difference between the 10 and the 6. So there could have been some discontentment that was going on. This could have been about the past, or maybe your childhood, maybe theirs. But it does look like the Empress energy, and there being heavy emotions in family, or maybe about what you've been working on and towards. So about your job could be significant, maybe about their job. Take how it resonates for you. I'm also getting your crown chakra being significant to that, your intuition being on point. Yeah, it looks like Judgment went back to sender, so you're about to be blooming. This is that evil eye reversal we were talking about earlier. when it came out with the Oracle. And this is the Closeout Collective, so last call if you guys would like to get on the list for a reading. This was, yeah, so crown and third eye chakra, this is about causing confusion over a decision or which way to go. So there could have been some gaslighting that was going on, or there just could have been overwhelmed that you were dealing with, over questioning yourself about the judgment you're dealing with, or your past decisions. So feeling like maybe you made the wrong call in the past with the Six of Cups here, so you could have been overwhelmed thinking about it, or this mother figure was feeling like that. It does look like there was a realization of some sneaky behavior that was going on that could have been a mistake and caused confusion. So there could have been some oversleeping going on for one of the energies here. And it does look like you've been very confident, independent, moving forward in a new light. An Aries, Leo, Sag female or a Pisces female could be significant as well. What else do we have with the Queen of Wands? Also, fun fact, we've got the sunflower here. And I was talking about solar plexus chakra awakening. And we had solar plexus chakra in the background, the sound bowls of the self-love check-in. But on top of that, the sunflower I put in the corner of that check-in. So either you calling back your energy, working on being more confident, independent, people looking at you as going through a glow up and being more attractive. It does look like this was something that you were doing for your solidarity. So for your independence. Maybe your mother figure is a fire sign. That could be significant. It doesn't have to be. But it does look like you're very abundant and you have opportunities coming in. It also looks like you've been clocking this in your intuition. And someone looks at you as very knowledgeable. This could be both in physical things, in, our realm, but also in the higher realm. So it does look like there was some confusion that was coming at you about a decision or which way to move forward. This could have been in communication. We did have the Two of Swords coming out in the reverse originally in the Appetizer Collective. And I was saying there could have been a disagreement about mindsets or just a disagreement in verbal, like a verbal disagreement that happened. It does look like that judgment is going back to sender. You're calling back your energy and being more patient with how things are playing out. Anything else with that? And then I'm about to get up off of here. Yeah, so there was a lack of understanding, and there's the Nine of Pentacles altogether. So we had the Eight of Pentacles came out, but I forgot to leave it out. But we had the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So it looks like you're going into your independent stability. But there was some energies trying to collaborate against you and call judgment, and that could have caused some confusion. It does look like the energies that try to collaborate against you, the judgment is going back on, and they were trying to confuse you about which way to go on your path because you were working on your independence and your stability. So your patience was paying off, and it was also helping you, I guess, protect your energy better. It looks like you were getting signs from Spirit, and you also could have been coming out of the Hangman position. It looks like someone was treating you selfishly. That could have been what the disagreement was about. Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse. So there was some fake energies that were trying to collaborate against you. Three getting reiterated. It looks like the judgment is going back to sender here. about those three energies and them trying to cause confusion over which way for you to go, especially when you're on a divine path or are on the right track. It does look like 33 here. You learned that lesson. You called your energy back. Anything else for the closeout collective? And 9s could be significant. 3s could be significant. We got 333 here now with the Empress. So realizing that maybe a mother figure, it doesn't have to be your mother figure, maybe someone who is a mom, or maybe that's your energy just being prosperous and loving and giving. And 888 likes, we did have 888 on the outside here. It does look like you are coming into a new level of understanding about someone being selfish and trying to call judgment on you. It does look like that went back to sender. You listened to your intuition about that and put up the necessary boundaries. A little birdie told you. So it does look like you were listening to spirit about that and recognized that you needed to be patient with an investment, something coming to fruition. It does look like you started to slow down because of the negativity that was coming at you possibly, or the overwhelm from the past. Yeah, it looks like there was some energies you couldn't collaborate with because they were being, so Page of Wands in the reverse, they were being childish and closed-minded and they weren't creative. So maybe something about your creativity could have been significant to that. You could have been feeling burnt out and uncreative, so that could be significant. Maybe that was you who was feeling like that, and that was because of what was going on with the negativity around you and feeling like you weren't able to express or be yourself fully around them, so you started to dilute it or suppress it. It does look like I'm more getting that the ones who couldn't celebrate you were opposite of you. So something about your creative energy and how you're able to manifest your independence. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. So you getting on top of things financially, them not liking seeing you get on top. It looks like they were comfortable with you being the underdog. Would be significant to that energy. Anything else that we have? And then we got Queen of Cups. So this is because you're very loving, giving, and intuitive. This is definitely your glow up era. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, female could be significant to this, or maybe that's you, or one of the energies that was collaborating against you. Take out what resonates for you. But I'm getting that you have closed off your cup of giving. This is the only cup in the whole deck that is closed off. So you started to cap what you were openly giving and loving to them. And it looks like you put up those boundaries that we were talking about and pulled back. And this actually is helping solidify you calling back your energy and helping you be that loving, giving person that you usually are. So realizing that you're not being as drained. Really feeling like you're getting back that fire that you had after the confusion. Yeah, so it looks like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio female could have been confused. Cancer could be significant because we got the moon in the background. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Or this moon is, the moon is also ruled, that's the main energy of the High Priestess, which we also just had out. So this could have been about your intuition, as well as the third eye being covered there. And with you being the loving, giving, intuitive female, or maybe it was a water sign female being significant to this. Anything else? Thank you, Spirit. So, and this actually came out in the reverse, so I'm going to flip that over. I flipped it up from the bottom, my bad. But it does look like there was an illusion you came out of with realizing those who could not celebrate you, or like preying on your downfall type shit, which I don't want to perpetuate or make you think that that's what was going on. If it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you, and that's okay. But it does look like you came out of an illusion of thinking there was options and choices, maybe with those energies you were around, and then realizing that they were not beneficial to you, and it wasn't a dream, it was a nightmare, being around them or who you were dealing with. Or that some energies were collaborating, like I was saying before, against you. Maybe this was emotionally, like it's giving a talking to each other vibe. So like talking to each other behind your back energy. 3, 2, 1 while I say that. So something about talking behind your back, perpetuating something, and then you being in confusion about whether that was going on, trying to make a decision to call back your energy and or put up boundaries with those energies that you felt like were doing that, or maybe the main person who was doing that you felt like was tied to it. Take how it resonates for you. But it looks like this is because you're finally working on your self-love. Aquarius could be significant. But I'm getting this is about you finally glowing up. This is that really calling back your energy, getting to a new level of independence, and also working on your self-love and taking care of you. And I'm also getting that you poured into these energies and felt like maybe that it was lost or not appreciated. But Spirit wants you to know that those are still seeds that are being planted. It just might not come to fruition the way that you thought it would. It is still worth it, what you poured into them, especially emotionally. Okay? It does look like 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups getting reiterated again in the reverse. This was a major lesson for you about those who were preying on your downfall. Yeah. So there was an ending that you went through, and this could have been because of you being, see how the cape behind her? So this could have been about an ending you had to go through because of you being loving, giving, and intuitive, feeling like you overgave to certain energies, and then having an ending or a closeout with it, and this actually freeing you from that situation. 3, 2, 3, my time, which is about releasing resistance and going with the flow. So it does look like you're accepting that and moving forward. But it wasn't until basically you were in self-doubt and it led you to confusion that you had to close that out. And this was a truth that you learned about you coming out of being overworked and overstressed, and like I said, calling back your energy. So you could have felt like they were distracting you 10-10 from closing out that cycle, or from your own truth, or from a betrayal that they were doing to you behind your back. So learning the truth about the confusion and the gaslighting they were trying to cause, and then seeing it for what it was, and then that being, of course, upsetting, but also freeing for you. So then you were putting a bunch of energy into them that you realize you now don't have to, and coming out of resistance. And we got 7-7. So you could be seeing 7-7 or 7-7-7, like we had come out for the oracle earlier. So it looks like you're coming out of an illusion. You're staying focused. You're not procrastinating as much because of this closeout or what happened. This is also helping you come out of resistance of realizing, calling back your energy. So calling back your energy, moving forward in your truth, listening to yourself, your throat chakra and crown chakra being on point, and coming out of the resistance that was holding you back in ego and negativity. So realizing that not everyone can come with you if they are bound and determined to be in their ego and their negativity and their toxicity and to drag you down with that. Capricorn could be significant as well. Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, female. But it does look like there was or Scorpio. So there could have been a delayed inevitable ending that was going on, and this was over. Thank you, love. So this was over control and organization. So there was a lack of discipline that needed to be focused on and addressed. It does look like, wow, that's where we're ending. Are we joking? Okay, so we got Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords. So there's some communication coming in that's helping close out a cycle. This is also, we literally just had Ace of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. So there was some negativity trying to hold you back in a previous version of yourself. 909, so 999 or 99. You closing out that cycle with what was going on with that. Getting communication that's coming in that is not resisting you. So seeing something for what it is and an energy coming in that's matching your energy and is not causing resistance or upsets or trying to overstep your boundaries or have over control. So it's like you being shown the opposite of that by certain friendships around you, maybe a significant other that's bringing in an offer that is helping you come out of having to stand your ground so hard on your own. So this could be soul tribe that we were talking about earlier as well. Being able to fill your own cup and work on your self-love, putting you on the front burner so that you can focus on you. Someone sees you as very loving, giving, attractive, because we had the Queen of Wands before, to the glow up energy of the star, as well as Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio female could be significant with the Queen of Cups. But this you're not used to, because it looks like you dealt with a lot of negativity that was trying to plot against you. Not to perpetuate things. If it resonates with you, it resonates with you. This would have been recently that you had this closeout and realized this and what was going on with the 33 here. So it was a major realization, and it was what Spirit was trying to show you. It was a master teacher lesson moment. Okay? I got you, loves. So this was also, I'm getting Mercury retrograde being really significant to when things were coming up to the surface, things were falling down, in a sense of realizing what was an illusion. So illusions falling through, you seeing it for what it was, being patient with miscommunications, but still it being what it is. So it's still not changing, right? Even after retrograde. In fact, it just solidifying what was going on before. It's giving a reiteration energy here. So something about it like being history repeating itself, underlying what you already knew in your intuition that you're confused about which way to go. So actually that history repeating itself, those miscommunications, just reiterated a previous betrayal that happened for you with the Three of Swords. That actually gave you truth about and made you realize what was going on. It does look like some communication is coming in that's going to have you coming out of resistance or feeling like you need to hold yourself back. It does look like this is going to be a major, major change. All right, that is what I have for the collective, guys. So this is basically about, judgment going back. And this could have been family. This could have been from a relationship or previous relationships that you were in. Fake friends that you were dealing with that, you know, they just couldn't bear to watch you celebrate or collaborate with you, that 3-3 we were talking about. It does look like you're recognizing that. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And I will tell my mom and my brother that you guys say hi. I did not forget. I heard you. Darkening. Basically, this is just collective. So if you would like a personal reading, my list will be open tomorrow. Speaking of which, my list will be open tomorrow. I'll be on twice tomorrow. So if you would like to follow and hit the notification bell, guys, if you haven't already followed, I would love to do a reading for you guys. If we're able to get the likes up to 5 more K likes here while we're closing out, I got you. We'll do the 3, 2, 1. I was just planning on closing out because we didn't get to 100K likes for the 3, 2, 1. And I know we had more than enough time to do that. We had more than enough people in here to do that. We had a couple people carrying the whole team. I saw you guys. You were in here carrying the whole team with your likes. You were in here like till your thumbs were bleeding. What's up? Welcome in. But don't forget to follow if you haven't followed, because we get together regularly. I just had some weird thing. I mean, you got an example of that tonight. That was a little weird, right? With the Wi-Fi. But yeah, my Wi-Fi went out yesterday while the contractor and landlord were here, so that I was busy and literally couldn't until it got fixed today. And then I saw you guys later after I ate dinner. I meditated. You know how I have to get ready and all this stuff. But I will see you guys twice tomorrow. So if you guys would like to hang out tomorrow, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that I can call you up. It's 333 my time. And that just kept coming out for the collective, and it's on the self-love check-in if you would like to check it out. It was the last one posted. It is not the self-love check-in that is pinned. I have not yet pinned it. So if you want to check the last self-love check-in, that is pinned still. The one that I just posted today is the last one I posted. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. We'll do a really quick 3, 2, 1 because we're about 2K likes away from it. Still get it up to 100K likes because that is the goal. But if you guys don't know how the 3, 2, 1 works, this is why we get up to 100K likes. That is our goal, so that we can close out and you can get a tarot card, spirit message, affirmation, motivation card. You can screenshot it if you would like. That's how I hold it up. And it's what you need to know for the next day or the day that you're going into, and what you need to take away for you personally from the collective. If you would like to get on the list for a personal reading, the list is closed for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Shorter amounts of time each time I see you. So like 2 hours. So I'll see you for less amount of time, but 2 different times tomorrow. So if you guys would like to get on the list, as soon as you see me is the time to do that. Okay? So let's see what we got going on for the 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna shuffle it out while you guys finish that, because you're almost there. Thank you for being here. We're not gonna do a song to close it up because we only just got to it, and I'm just gonna keep the sound bowls on. So we're gonna do the 3, 2, 1. I'll let you know the tarot card, spirit message, affirmation, and motivation card, and chakras to work on if you so choose. And you can work on those on my YouTube playlists if you would like. That's just a tool that you can use for that. So if you want to check out my YouTube, you can look up Sable Faith is my name on there, or the user is at Sableye303. Thank you guys. While we get into it, don't forget to like up the screen while we're still doing this. Bring some people in so that they can do the 3, 2, 1 with us. But that's why we get up to 100K likes, because it helps push out the message to those who might need the collective or other people's personal readings, or if they want to be here for the 3, 2, 1, that helps bring them in. What's up, Mike? Welcome in. So thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you, love. So that was Sableye 303, which is also, it says YT Sableye 303 on my previous videos. Or you can just check out my link tree in bio. Go to socials. It's in there. The link is there, so you can go straight to it. Oh, you're good. I appreciate you. Good for you doing your cleaning. And there was plenty of other people who could have tapped too, so it's not all on you, and I appreciate you doing that. Well, you're in perfect timing for the 3-2-1, which we're doing right now. So let's see what's going on for my 3 people. What do we got for my 3 people? Got it. I had things going on recently that were kind of weird, but they weren't, you know, improvements that needed to be made, so it's all right. So I didn't get to see you guys recently, but also apparently I just needed to rest and relax. So you know what? It was 2 birds, 1 stone. We were doing what we had to do. What do we got for 2? Thank you, Spirit. Got it. And then what do we got for 1? What do we got for my 1 people? All right, we got the tarot card done. What's up? Welcome in. You choose 3, 2, or 1. This is the closeout message we usually do at the end. If we get up to 100K likes, which is our goal right now, it might change once we get more people. It might become like 150K likes or something. But as long as before I get up off of here, if it's at 100K likes or more, then we'll do the 3, 2, 1 to close out. So you do have to stay until the end to do the 3, 2, 1, of course, because that's, you know, when I'm leaving. It's a ready, set, go. 3, 2, 1. That's what that angel number means. It's like a blast off. You're going immediately. So that's why we do the 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we got for the spirit message. And Wednesday is here for the closeout. She is ready to say goodnight to you guys. Thank you, Sarah. All you have to do is choose 3, 2, or 1, and you get a message. If you don't want to do that, that's okay. Do what you do. All right, so what do we got for... What do we got for 3? Thank you, Spirit. What do we got for 2? And thank you to everyone who got on the list. Thank you to everyone who sent gifts. Thank you to everyone who liked up the screen so we could do the 3, 2, 1. Thank you to everyone who shared. I was like not able. Thank you to everyone who shared the message. I appreciate you. Thank you to everyone who sent heart me's. To everyone who followed. Welcome to the team. I'm doing 2, right? Yeah. I said a lot of things. Sorry. What do we got for 2? If you would like to follow and also hit the notification bell, then you'll know when I go live and when I post. I do post on my story when I put a new post though as well, and let you know which one it is. We do get together more regularly than I have recently, but things were going on, so that is what it is. What do you got for 1? And if you would like to also subscribe to my YouTube, I post what the name is on all of my posts, but it's Sableye 303, like my username here, or you can look up Sable Faith, which is my name. What do we got for 1? All right. What else did I not say? Thank you for commenting and participating, and also for praying with other people for other people. I appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. We are a team here, the Sableye tribe. We do try and work together so that we can all elevate together, work on ourselves, work on our spiritual health, work on getting to just, you know, working on ourselves and trying to be better people. So thank you for working on that with us. I do appreciate you. Oh, she is definitely gargoyling right now. She usually does this either when I've been on too long or when she feels evil eye going on. Which usually if you see Wednesday up here, you will see my mods in here doing the evil eyes, or people who are usually here doing the evil eyes in the chat. Because she will sit in front of me until it's gone, and then she will move right after the evil eyes were sent. Thank you, love. All right. And then we got 2 more. We're almost done. You get an affirmation card, like that. We did an affirmation card for the self-love check-in I just did. And you also get a cat call, a motivation card. And chakras to work on if you so choose. Let's see what we got for 3. Whoa! I got it. Two came out, so I did 2 for the other one. And then what do we got for 1? Got it. Got Wednesday's hair on things now. Last one. And also, thank you for just being here, for being you. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful you're alive. I'm grateful you're here. I'm grateful you're gracing me with your presence. Thank you for that. And hopefully I will, if I don't already know you, get to know you, if you so choose, and will give me the opportunity to. I would love that and appreciate to get to know you. I will always ask how you are doing. We always vibe check here. Okay, so if I ever ask how you're doing or a vibe check, that's asking, you know, just let me know how you're doing and be honest about it. You don't have to be good. If you're not good, great, we'll talk about it. I'm not saying great like it's a good thing. I'm saying it's okay for you to not be okay, and we're here to help each other and love each other, okay? So what do we got for 3? Last but not least. We are a community, a tribe. So it's okay if you're good. It's okay if you're bad. It's okay if you're okay. We just want to know because we want to be a part of that with you and support you. So what do you got for 1? Got it. Last one. All right, you guys ready? We'll do songs for each one tomorrow. If we get up to 100K likes way before the very closeout. We just barely made it tonight. So if we get up to 100K likes, you know, tomorrow, then we will do the 3, 2, 1. And I'll be on, I'm trying for 2 different times tomorrow. So if you guys would like to do the 3, 2, 1 at the end and be here for the end, then like up the screen and we will do that. All right, are you guys ready? So where's my 3 people at? Where is my 3 people at? She is a really good protector. I just saw that, Russell. Thank you. She's over here, she's being a little bun. She's got her face literally in a plushie I have over there. She's like on it. It's really cute. She's literally like okay, so my 3 people, where are you at? Put 3s in the chat. Let me know that you're hearing your message. And it's 3:45 my time right now, and that was also on the self-love check-in. We've been seeing all the angel numbers that I saw in there tonight. Where is my 3s at? Okay, no 3s. So we don't have to do it. There's no 3s in the chat, so we don't have to do it. Is that what's up? 3 question mark? That's what I'm saying. 3's in the chat. You're up. I just want to make sure you're hearing your message. Roll call. Roll call. Y'all all here? You're good. I'm just making sure you hear it. Because you might be, I don't know if you're away from your phone or not. I'm right here looking at you, but I don't know if you are. This is, but you have to choose 3, 2, or 1. It's the closeout to the collective reading. So if we get up to 100K likes whenever I go live, that's the goal, to hit the 3, 2, 1 before I get up off of here. Which we're doing now. But I have to know what number you are so that I know that you're hearing it. Not to yell at you, I just want to make sure you're hearing your thing. Okay, you ready, my 3s? All right, I'm not repeating it, my 3s. All right, so we got 8 of Wands. We got 8 of Wands, so moving forward rapidly. And it looks like you're multitasking. You're getting back on top of things, and it's helping you rapidly move forward. That's what we were talking about with the rapid growth earlier in the collective. 33, while I say that in the chat. That's what's up. So you guys learned your lesson. You put up boundaries. You're moving forward with your ideas. And we got trust the wait. You're being prepared for your blessings, number 3. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. The things you're going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Know that good things are coming in for you, okay? That part was just for me. That last part. One on the likes while we say that. Believe in the things you do not see and the conviction of their reality. Hebrews 11:1. 111 is intuition. So trust the wait. You're being prepared for your blessings. Even if you don't see them, we do not walk just by sight. We walk by faith. Okay, so have a little bit more faith. Trust that it is, especially if you're seeing 111 recently, besides just that time. It means that Spirit is preparing you for your blessings, like we just said. So we got, everyone's journey is different. Don't compare your path to someone else's. Today I am loved. Today I will know in my heart that I deserve love and respect. And we got sacral chakra and throat chakra for my number 3 people. Welcome to the team, anyone who follows. Welcome to the Sableye tribe. Apparently my neighbor just showed up listening to music right now at 3:49 a.m. Which, I mean, good for them, just kind of random. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can. All right, we had today, I am loved, and everyone's journey is different. Don't compare your path to someone else's. So we got sacral chakra, throat chakra for you guys. There is a sound bowl on the playlist we're listening to. Welcome in, Ashe to you, Jules. On the Quick Heal Realignment playlist on my YouTube, if you would like to work on both of those chakras, there is one, thank you, at the bottom of that playlist that has both throat chakra and sacral chakra. So it's got blue and orange in it. So you can do 2 birds, 1 stone. It actually has, I think, solar plexus as well. So if you're working on your creativity, getting your, coming out of negativity, getting your positivity up, I would highly suggest listening to that sound bowl at the end of the Quick Heal Realignment playlist, especially if you're number 3, if you would like to work on those chakras, okay? Because then it would help you think this way and not compare. Comparison is the thief of joy, okay? Someone might have something or do something that is something that you would like to do, but know that your life is tailored to you. So if you look at that and you go, I want to do that, that is being shown to you as a path, as an opportunity, an option. It will probably be even better and more tailored to you what you end up doing. Okay? So my number 2 people, where are you at? My number 2 people, are you here? And if you just came in here, welcome in. But also, choose 2 or 1 if you would like to. Pun intended. Exactly. We are not in competition with anyone else. We are in competition with our past selves. We're already doing our best, and that is enough. So where's my number 2 people at? Are you here? Ashe, lucky bird. Are my number 2 people here? God bless you as well. And guys, don't forget, strengthener, nail strengthener. We talked about that. All right, my number 2 people. Are you ready? Is there no number 2 people? Hello? All right. There's no number 2 people, so I don't have to do it. All right, we got 1 taker. Thank you. I was just talking about earlier how I do them myself. Investing time and learning how to do your own nails. And they're my natural nails. They're not press-ons. Nail strengthener and gel nails. Well, you know, do it. But I appreciate that. Thank you. That's how whenever you guys see one of my nails off and then I fix it like the next day, that's how I do that. Because I got my little nail kit over there. I appreciate that. I'm still doing number 2, but I have to, you got a roll call. You got to tell me that you're number 2. But I'm not going to lie, this one's kind of messed up. I messed up the top of it. I think like cleaning or something. But this one looks good, and it's a totally different size. But the rest of them look good because nail strengthener. And learning how to do your own nails. I just highly suggest doing that. No offense to the nail tech people. Maybe that's what your thing is and you want to do that. Maybe you want to go see your nail tech people and you like the way they do that then. Anyone else number 2s before I get into it? Because don't make me skip you. Don't threaten me with a good time. Jules is doing his own nails now. Get out of here. All right, so we got trust yourself more, my number 2 people. I'm just kidding. You don't have to go anywhere. Make your jokes. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to skip number 2. It's fine. We're back. It's just for you guys. Thank you, Jules. You going to do your nails like me now? He comes in with nails done. All right, so we got trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Number 2, opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to, all in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. I appreciate that. Thank you, love. So we got the Tower. So there could have been a previous Tower moment that you guys had, my number 2 people, and that was why you're fearing the future again instead of being excited about it. So we're going to talk about it. I'm glad that you woke up too. You're in perfect timing for the 3, 2, 1. And to talk about our nails, apparently. So the Tower moment, it does look like there was some energies you had to let go of. There was a realization you guys went through. That was very, like a huge realization for you. It does look like number 2 people that you are stuck thinking about that really bad moment that happened and thinking it's inevitable that it's going to happen again. Spirit is reminding you to get excited about your future again instead of fearing that history is going to repeat itself. You have already conquered that lesson. It is okay to let it go. Lesson confirmation, 33 people in here. You have learned that lesson of the bad collaborations and the negativity you have let go of, my number 2 people. We got, today I am in charge. Today I am in control of how I feel, knowing that you deserve good things. Nobody can make me feel any other way other than happy. And then we got, let's do this. So deciding you're in charge, that we're going to just do it. We're going to get it done. And we got sacral chakra, crown chakra, extra points for heart chakra, if you so choose. So sacral chakra with the orange, crown chakra with the white and the purple, and the green eyes and the green border being the extra points for the heart chakra. Okay? Know that you deserve it, so let's just do it. Let's get it done. Don't think about it, just do it. Don't tell someone about it, just do it. And then think about Shia LaBeouf while you do it. You know why. And wear some Nike or something. All right, where's my number 1, people? Also, speaking of not Nike at all, but speaking of wearing something, check out my cool new shirt. And I'm going to show you the back in case you didn't see it before. In case you weren't here. Look at him! Look at him! I know, right? All right, as we were. I got you. All right, where's my number 1, people? Do you just wake up to Ghostface right there? Frenchie came back in, woke up to Ghostface. I do too. My brother who I need to message and tell him that you guys said hi and you love him. He was Ghostface when he was like 7 for Halloween. Iconic. He had the mask where the blood rushed down. He like pumped the thing and went. It was great. It was great. I know. Pretty cool 7-year-old. Thank you. Why did I say it like Michael Jackson? What? Okay. I was like, hee hee. Like, what? Was someone Michael Jackson for fucking Halloween? Okay, my number 1, people, for real. Are you here? Who is number 1? He was number 1. Be honest. Tell me if you're here. Tell me if you were number 1. You're here? Good. Okay. Are you here? Y'all here? Number 1 be the Magician card too. So you guys, you just be manifesting shit. I love it. I'm glad that you're here. I love you all. It's ridiculous. Also, look at you guys being in alignment. Okay. 1, 2, 3 on the likes. That's right. I love it. Okay. So we did not do music for us tonight, but we will tomorrow because we're going to get the likes up to 100K likes way sooner than at the very end when your girl is getting tired and all weird. Weirder than usual. Not to yell at you, I just got excited. Sorry. Was exclaiming. Okay. What's going on? So number 1, my number 1 people. We got King of Cups. So a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be significant to you, or maybe that's you. Number 1. But it looks like if that's not true, it doesn't really matter if it is or if it isn't. If it resonates for you, number 1. But it looks like you've been very balanced in your head and heart logic. Okay? So you've been planning and mapping things out. You've been standing your ground, knowing what you're deserving, and having your cup be filled. knowing it's coming in for you. Okay? We got, it's time to hit the reset button. Number 1, clear out the old so that room is available for new to enter. What was I talking about? Do you remember how I was saying that I couldn't be here because the Wi-Fi and all the things and the stuff? And I said it's okay because we're clearing out the old and bringing in the new. And it went full circle all the way back to number 1. It's 4:01 my time. All right, so clearing out the old so that room is available for new to enter. You're opening your hands and not clutching them so that you can put something in them. Okay? So you're like, okay, I'm open to receiving now, or I'm getting rid of my old clothes or old things and donating them or whatever you're doing so that room is available for new to enter. You have hit capacity. Maybe this was in your friendships, your old friendships, and we were talking about that a lot for the collective for you guys. That could have been significant. So letting go of the old friendships, relationship, things, mindsets, okay? We were talking about rewriting over negative mindsets with positive mindsets. So making room for new to be available, a new way of thinking, new people coming in, new relationship, new things, new place even. Okay? So trust that better things are coming in fast and prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome this beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. Which also, by the way, goes back to when I was showing 96 in the very beginning of the collective tonight. We had someone in the chat, a crazy cat lady, said, I was born in 96. And that's rebirth energy. I was just talking about that the last collective. If you see the year you were born, so for instance, if I see 97, and if you know your birth weight, even better. But my birth weight was 711. So when I see 711, the angel number, or when I see 97, of course it's going to be different for you. I'm just giving examples. Then I know that our rebirth is coming in. Same thing with closing out cycles. 1212, 1010, 999. And 000, rebirth energy, brand new beginning. Okay? So that's what I got for you guys, number 1, for your tarot card and your spirit message. And you got quite the channeled message from the collective earlier. So those were some of the things you were probably resonating with. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio masculine, or a Libra could be significant. Maybe Cancer season that we were just in could have been significant to hitting the reset button. Pisces, Scorpio, or Libra season, any of those seasons could be significant. That in your chart or that person around you, especially a masculine, could be significant to you. Or you just mapping things out, being level in your head and heart logic in the King of Cups energy, and being a loving, giving, open emotionally, and working on your sensitivity and openness. That could be resonating with who you are. We got today I am brilliant for number 1 people. Today, every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential, which is interesting because I said number 1 is the magician. Coming up with ideas, manifesting things into you. And we got, I will listen to my favorite music all day. Looks like you guys are working on heart chakra and extra points, mainly heart chakra with the main green here. Extra points for crown chakra, but crown chakra and heart chakra and sacral chakra mainly with the orange and the orange cat, the green in the background. Extra points for crown with the white and the purple. And working on your crown chakra, you can also listen to music to help with that. Goes directly into your crown chakra. So you guys, heart chakra and sacral. If you would like to check out my quick heal realignment playlist, there is definitely ones that have heart and sacral, and maybe even another one. So if you want to work on both of them, there might even be one with crown chakra. So sacral, heart, and crown chakra all together, and you can listen to all three of them. For my number one people, if you want to work on the chakras, okay? So that's what I got going on. That's what we have for the closeout message for the 321. If you have never been here for the 321, that's how it usually goes. And if it's your first time seeing the 321, welcome. I'm glad that you got to be here for it. I hope you enjoyed it and got the message that you needed. And thank you for being here until the end, guys. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. Even if you don't know me, even if we're not close like that, that's okay. I still love you and appreciate you. Of course, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Know that I missed you when I wasn't here. And it was actually excruciating for me to have to sit down and not be able to when the Wi-Fi was doing what it was doing. And then you got a great example of that earlier when it did it again. And I freaking called it. And I mentioned 12:12 before that too. I was like, 12:12 could be significant. Got it back on, and it was 12:12 my time when that happened. So that was weird. And I was mentioning the Wi-Fi and what was going on with that when it happened. So all of that was strange. But I'm glad that you guys are here. I hope you got the messages you needed to out of the collective or even other people's personal readings or the 321. I hope that that brought things together for you and solidified what you needed to know or clarify for what's going on with you. Of course, and I love you too. Thank you for being here. I love you all, Sable Eye Tribe. Thank you for being a part of this with me. And I won't forget to tell my mom and my brother that you love them as well. Wednesday and Luna Bell are here. She stayed asleep the whole time. She stayed a muffin the whole time. Bunny. That's Luna Bell. That's my firstborn. Bunny. Music does raise your vibrations. That is why you feel so inclined, like, to get moving when something positive comes on. Yes, it does. It does. And that's also why it goes straight to your third eye and crown chakra. It helps you see things from a new perspective. Also, listening is the throat chakra. So listening and speaking is the throat chakra. So it helps enhance the top 3 chakras. And it raises your vibration in, I guess, the top 4 chakras. Because it helps raise your vibration. Your highest vibrating chakra is the heart chakra. And if you would like to call on Archangel Raphael, he is the heart chakra archangel. He is who I mainly work with through, working on healing and helping others heal. So if you want to call on any of the archangels that are the main archangels of the different chakras, you can look into that and check it out. I'm not going to go through all of that right now. But because I'm closing out, because I'm going to get up off of here, we can talk about it later if you would like to. And I'll make cards on it. Okay. I'll write down, I guess I already have the chakra cards. So I'll write down which archangel for each one on those. I'll remember to do that so that we can remember as we go through the oracle cards. Okay. But for now, I am closing out. Wednesday is saying bye. I don't know if she's going to come up here, but she's down there. But I love you guys so much. Truth is also, or authenticity is the highest vibration. I was talking about the chakras, the heart chakra being the highest vibrating of all the chakras. But facts. Truth or authenticity, yes. That is always how you find your way, you find your people, you find yourself, first and foremost. No, you're good. I just was reiterating. I figured you did. But in case someone needed to hear it like that, I got you. Thank you for saying that. What's up? So I'm getting up off of here. I said I didn't know if she was going to be up here, but here she is. The familiar. The baby. So, try to put her butt in my face. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for the gifts, the likes, the heart me's, the being here, existing as you. I'm excited to get to meet and know you guys if I don't already. And I will remember to pray about you guys. Don't worry about that. DM me if you would like a private video reading. So if you don't want a reading on live in front of other people, if it's, important to you for 11 my time right now. So know that you're protected. Know that I love you. If you would like a private video reading, you got to DM me. I will never, ever, 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 ever DM you and probably not follow you. No offense, but I got fake profiles out there trying to do that. I just had to clock one tonight. I will be posting that on my story so that you guys can see the screenshot of that and make sure that you're not being followed by them or following them. And if they message you, that's why I say to block them or report them so that if you block them, then they can't message you. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, sir. And I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. And even if I would say or do something, double check with your spirit team and God before doing it, because it's not a one-size-fits-all life. We're all just doing our best, and that is enough. Comparison is the thief of joy, so why compare yourself when we're all just trying to do better than we used to be? We're all in Earth School. We're all here to learn, and that's the best part of it, is getting to find our people, working on finding ourselves so that we can find our people. Like he said, authenticity, truth is the highest vibrating. So you'll get exactly where you need to be, okay? Know that I love you so much. I'm grateful for you. I can't wait to see you next tomorrow. Get some rest. Pour some love into you. Don't forget to eat, brush your teeth, shower, get some water, take care of you, get some rest, listen to some good music today, work out, okay? Do what you do, but take care of you. Eat healthy. Do what you do. But I love you guys so much. I hope something that I brought to the table that Spirit had for you. I do pray that Spirit speaks through me and helps bring the message to those who need it most, and bring them in when they need it most, or the message. And I ask that they do all the cards for me and basically do the collective for me so that I can be of help to you guys. So thank you for being here. I love you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you haven't followed, remember to follow. Hit the notification bell on my page so you know when I go live and when I post. Same thing on my YouTube, so that when I go live over there or when I post, you will know as well. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will never, ever, ever, ever DM you. Okay? All right. Isn't she cute? Look at that face. Look at that face. Don't forget to do a little nose boop with your finger with your cats and your dogs, okay? Because it's cute and it's fun to do. All right, I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go get some sleep. I'm going to make my chamomile tea. And I'm going to love on this baby. She needs to sit on my lap before I lay down. Okay, that's a prerequisite. And then that baby, cat mom things. And then that baby, that little muffin right there, she's going to lay on me while I sleep. You know the drill. And if you don't now, you know. Cat mom things. So, go love on your babies. Go love on your actual children if you have children. Okay? Remember to call your parents if your parents be around, or remember to pray to them if they're not, because I understand that. I get it. Okay? All right. I love you so much. I can't wait to see you next. 888 just came in here. Facts. What did we say? All right. Don't forget to check out the self-love check-in. It was posted earlier. It is not pinned to the top of the profile. There is the last self-love check-in pinned to the top of the profile. The last post that I did was the most recent self-love check-in, okay? I love you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye guys. And thank you also for getting on the list. for liking up the screen, doing all the things. I love you so much, and I will see you later. Bye, tribe. Bye, guys. Love you.
Yo, Sunyan, play unhappy. I got you, bro.